PMI, Post-Mortem Investigators, Investigator Jay.
Investigator Daryl.
Here we are once again in Catoosa, Oklahoma at the Timber Ridge Cemetery. We just finished up our investigation for tonight. So Daryl, what's going on? We have a lot to cover.
Yes, we do. Let's start at the beginning with the little boy on the bike. What did we do with him?
We set up a trigger video inside the car and another video outside by the cemetery. So when we drove by the cemetery, we can tell if we hit anything.
Right. One part of that is during the daytime only, because we realize it could be unsafe having all of these lights flashing onto other drivers as you're driving by, as well as being unsafe for you.
That's right.
And plus, we didn't have the light power to do the full night.
Yep.
But even if we did, we probably still wouldn't do it because of the safety issues.
That's right. On my end of it, when I was driving by the cemetery though, and you'll see it on video, I did not hit a bump or anything, but I did hit a pothole that's right next to the cemetery.
Okay. And we got pictures of that, right?
Yes, we do. And you can tell in the pictures that someone tried to pave over it and patch it up.
Yep. So that's where our bump comes from.
That's right.
Now, let's get to the meat of this. We also talked to the locals, right?
That's right. Yep.
And what did they have to say?
They said their family has been around here since 1908, and the little boy that supposedly got hit and killed was 1989. So since they've been around here that long, they would have known about that little boy.
Yeah, because they would have been about our ages, and maybe a little older, maybe a little younger. And so, and guess what we found out from them? It never happened, right?
That's right. It's total fabrication about the little boy that got ran over.
And we also confirmed this by doing our own research, calling the police department, the fire department, the emergency rooms, the hospital, the morgues. We did all this, and none of their records ever reflect anything. And the only thing they had to go off was a little Indian boy off of this road.
With no name.
Right.
Of course.
Of course. So that takes care of the little boy. Let's get to the next part of this hunt. Walking by the cemetery and getting a bloody nose.
What did we do for that, man?
We did our day and nighttime trigger video. Daytime, pretty smooth. I don't see how, I mean, unless you're a klutz like me, you're not going to really get a bloody nose by anything right now. At night, that's a little different. I had a light in my face. What did you have in your face?
I had a light in my face and I could barely see except for walking by the fence here. That was telling me how to walk by the cemetery. But
Right.
if you're walking, man, and it's hard to see out here, you can run into a branch and hit you in the face or what? What else?
Well,
can
you
happen?
could trip and fall, literally. And here's another thing. Even without the lights, it's still dark. You're still feeling around, and all you have is a sliver of moonlight or a full moon, whatever, or no moon. If it's no moon, I can guarantee you you're going to fall and bust your butt out here.
Yeah, because it's pitch dark. You can barely see.
Right.
But we got all these lights and everything else here, so we can see pretty good.
Right. Okay. Now the final piece. This.
The gate that opens and closes by itself. What do you got to say about that?
Human error.
And
Animal.
there you go.
And the reason why we say this is we got pictures of a sign right behind you. It says, please keep chain on the gate due to the cows will obviously open this thing up. They lean on it and push it open, or they may actually know how to work the mechanism. People won't want to believe this part, but look it up on YouTube and you'll find animals are much smarter than you give them credit for.
Yep. Well, also we spoke to the locals, man. They got people coming in here vandalizing the headstones.
Yep. And and this is why they lock it up, and this is why you need permission to come at night.
That's right. And we did get permission to come in here and investigate.
And they have one local, he comes across the field, you won't even see him until the last minute. And they do prosecute to the fullest.
That's right.
And the community here does take care of the cemetery.
Yes, they do. It's a very peaceful cemetery. It's beautiful. It wouldn't be a bad place to be buried.
No, it wouldn't. But outside of that, this one is a total lie.
It is. And it's sad, too. It really is.
So this is all I got to say is quit scaring yourselves and quit using lies to scare others, and just stick to the real.
Well, man, I agree with you. That's all for now, guys. We'll see you at the next investigation.